Hi, I'm Honey, and welcome to the first part of a two-parter vacation vlog. I know it's going to be a two-parter vacation vlog because I was in New York for 3 weeks. And hi, I'm Honey. I have a lot to tell you. First of all, I really wanted this out last week, and this week would be the cooking one that I did, that I released last week, but I was so sick, there was no way to record it. As it is, I'm still really nasally and sick, but there was absolutely no way. So last Friday, when I needed to get a vlog out, I hadn't been able to record all week, and I just put together what I had recorded in New York. And I hope you guys had a lot of fun with that. I really, really love that. But I wanted to do this one first so that I could, lead into that. So if you haven't seen it, there's going to be spoilers. Anyway, and I'm good. There should be. I'm really good at this stuff, but there should be pictures, as we go with what I'm talking about. So, first of all, thank you guys so much for really sending me to New York and letting me do this. There is something renewing and refreshing and incredibly special about taking a break from all the normal things and just having fun, whether it's for 3 days or it's at home and you just don't have the stresses of your normal schedule or whatever. And for me in particular, it's really, really nice to just be Hun. And I mean, I miss you guys and I love working, don't get me wrong with that, but it was just nice for a little bit not to be the mom taxi, to cook when I wanted to cook, but not because I had to cook, and to just chill, to watch movies that I'd never seen and not feel guilty that I was just taking time to sit and watch a movie because what the heck else am I going to do? I'm on vacation, right? So anyway, a huge thank you to that. I miss my kids so very much, but at the same time, it was really so much fun to hang out with so many friends and family and just get to experience so many things. Excuse me, sorry about that. So first of all, I got to do a lot of new things. I got to do karaoke for the first time, which was so much fun. But let me tell you, it was so freaking intimidating. I am not in any way, shape, or form a skilled singer, a good singer, a professional singer. I sing all the time. I don't think I sound terrible, but mostly I sing without any music, and I sing with a lot of heart and with a lot of passion and at the top of my lungs, and I enjoy it. So you kind of feel that love and that full on. But I am not good. My friend used to be a professional singer. Yeah. You want to go to karaoke with Bette Midler? Huh? It'd be a lot of fun. But oh my goodness. I don't care who you are. Unless you're like Cher. Your pipes are not going to compare, right? Right? Oh my gosh, they were so good. It was amazing. I had a great time. Don't get me wrong. I had a great time. In fact, we had so much fun that we went back the last night before I left, that last Friday night that I had. It was fantastic. It was neat. It was a good atmosphere. Everybody had a lot of fun. There was a huge range of songs that people picked and people did. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Several of my friends were there, and it was just so much fun. So I loved that. By the way, there should be pictures, kind of coming up as things come up as I talk to them. But those of you who follow my tweeters or are friends with me on Facebook, you already saw some of these because I really try to be fairly active on the tweeters while I was gone. So you guys, as promised, so you guys can kind of see what I was doing and see what I was seeing as I saw it. There's a funny phrase in there somewhere. I still want to say she said. Okay. Distracted. There's just a lot of shishish. There's a lot of eshish in that sentence. I was proud of myself that I did that. Now I got all caught up on that. So, I also got to do things that I had done before. well, I got to go to Niagara Falls again. Although we did a new thing, I got to see the Niagara Falls Aquarium, which is really neat. It was a shame that the Sea Lions exhibit was kind of down for whatever renovations or cleaning or stuff that they were doing. They let us at half price though. We still got to see the seals perform or get fed and kind of go through that routine, and we got to see all the rest of the stuff inside it. So it was really, really interesting to get to see Niagara Falls again. Yeah, and yet in a little bit of a different way. Also did a little bit of touristy stuff, which is kind of like, really? Really? We paid $10 parking to see this beautiful observation deck of the falls? And it's closed. Actually, I think they got the refund back on that. Anyway, so it was really interesting to get to do so many things. I tried on amazing ball gowns and fancy pants dresses that a friend had, and she gave me some. I am ignoring you. Phone notifications. I did so many fun things, and I really, really loved it. And like I said, I did movies. I watched movies. I watched the Hannibal series, the Butterflies, Hannibal Lecter, whatever it is. I'd never seen those movies, so I watched all 3 of those movies. I watched some other movies, older movies, and even some newer ones that I had never seen. And just sort of chilled and watched stuff. I read some of a book. I just, relaxed and in general just really enjoyed my time. I did a bingo night one night with my friend again. I just had a good time. I got to go back to the farmer's market where I bought plenty of roadkill seasoning. It sounds gross, but it's delicious. It's delicious. That was actually a specification. Don't forget to buy some more roadkill, because I was virtually out after a year. So I bought a giant bottle of that. So it was really neat. And oh my goodness, the food. Oh, I got to try so many cool things. Like I had cannolis again. I had cannolis before, but I got to try cannolis again. Really, really good. I got to try Italian wedding soup, and we had moussaka. I think it was called moussaka, which is sort of like it's like a Mediterranean version of like a shepherd's pie, like with potatoes and meats and veg and stuff, kind of in layers. So that was really good. I got to have lasagna at like Italian restaurants, and oh my goodness, okay, there's one Italian restaurant that we went to. I actually have never seen Scarface, or I don't think Scarface is really a mafia movie. Anyway, I've never seen like The Godfather. There you go. I've never seen The Godfather movies. I've never seen any of those kind of movies or TV shows. I just haven't. Or even Sopranos and stuff. But I swear, this place would like fit in perfectly at like one of those settings. It was so cool. It was so neat. This old Italian restaurant, really good prices, really good food. I tried the Italian wedding soup there. And we had some fried calamari, and I had gnocchi for the first time with the biggest ginormous meatball. She's like, "And do you want Italian sausage or meatballs with that?" I'm like, meatball. "And how many do you want? We sell them by the number. They're about yay big." And she's like literally like her face. I went, "One?" I mean, my brain's like 5, I don't know how much those things are. I'm like, one. And it was awesome. It was awesome. It was well seasoned throughout. It was so good. It was so good. And we went to this one place called the Red Oyster. Anyway, it was a steakhouse. It had the best steak I'd ever put in my mouth. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. And there was like my friend had a special, and it was like almost half the price of what you would have paid normally. It was just awesome. It was like all these courses, and it was so good. And I'm like, asparagus, when we stand at the grocery store, we look at asparagus like, "You are so expensive. You are delicious. one day we will have you as a treat. You know? And little, ice cream sundae. I had a creme de menthe ice cream sundae at the end. It was just so neat. And dinner rolls, and it was just a beautiful atmosphere. It was such good food, and it was a really great experience. So it was a lot of fun. I just enjoyed everything. Now, about last week's vlog. I think I was probably about as excited as possible when we went to the Asian markets. Now, we had planned on, we being Pack and I, most of the we's have been we and my friend that I know up there, but Pack had taken me to church, and I think it was the second week we were there. The first week we were there, we got to see Zach, the Cool Bros came by, and so we got to spend time with him, and there was a jerk chicken. Oh, there was a jerk chicken luncheon. It was so good, so good. And it's funny because Zach's like, so honey, I'll go for hot if you'll go for hot sauce on the chicken. I'm like, oh baby, I'm already going for hot sauce, duh. So anyway, it was fun to get to see him and get to do all that stuff. So I think it was the second Sunday I was there. After church, Pack said, well, we're already out. Do you want to stop at the Oriental markets that I know you want to go to? I'm like, yeah, sure. We're going to kind of pass them to get me home. And so 2 of the 3 that we ended up going to, there's only a plan of going to 2. So we go to the first one, International Foods, and a friend of mine was actually asked, like, we're fresh out of that one tea that you bought in the canister, and so I bought them a fresh tea, but Pack bought this one amazing thing. It was so much better than the picture looked like it. I thought it was gonna be like a marshmallow cookie thing, but it was really good. There was like caramel stuff in it. Got this espresso coffee stuff, which was so strong. Woo! It was good, but holy mama, it was so strong. Rocket fuel in chocolate. And so I get to look at all the things. I was familiar with that store, so there were a lot of interesting things. There were some new things. There were some, favorite things I remember from before. But I was excited, but I was calm. For me. For me. And then we were driving to the next stop. Now, as we were driving around, all of a sudden, Pack's like, hey, got this battery light popping up. Don't do this to me, car. The battery light's popping up. My battery's not bad. We go to the next place. And the next place, or on the way to the next place, he saw another store. He's like, hey, it was Spice something. I don't even remember the name of the place, but it was like Spice Emporium or Spices something. It was something Spice Bazaar. I don't know. It was something like that. He's like, you like spices? We should take you there. I'm like, yes. So he pulls in, turn around, go back, because we had just passed the place, and we pulled in. Oh, great googly moogly. This was an international market, only it was focusing on Indian food, India, and it was incredible because, like, everything was new. Everything was new. Everything was shiny and new, and there was some overlap from the other stores that I've got a thing for Oriental markets. I love going into international food stores. Some of the stuff I'm familiar with, just being a foodie. Some of the stuff I've actually cooked with, again, just being a foodie. Some of the stuff I've only seen on like animes and stuff, and so it's so neat to me to walk in and to experience like another culture, a whole nother culture, a whole nother slice of life, and you're walking through and it's like, oh wow, look at this, and oh wow, look at this, and although it's ramen, but it's like curry ramen, and it's different. And oh my goodness, I was so excited. This is when Pat pulls out his camera and he starts taking pictures of me. It's like, oh my goodness, picture. And I'm like, what? Stop. And I kept sticking things in his face like, do you see this? Do you see this? Oh my gosh, this is so interesting. Do you know what this is? Do you know what this is? I know what this is. Oh, this is this. I bought a big bag. Not a big bag, but I bought a decent sized bag, like 7 ounces maybe, of garam masala because I was out. I almost got curry. They're the same brand curry I use. I'm so happy to say, but I didn't because I still have a pretty big thing of curry at home for my last round of bulk curry buying. I just saw so many things, so many things. One of the things was I'm sure it's pronounced anil or something, Anil, but the first thing the rat says is, "You want some anal noodles?" What? What? And he kept harassing me about that throughout the rest of the week, I might add. Like, will you stop? I do not want to discuss it. Stop using that word. Just stop. Stop. It was just ridiculous. But I was so excited, and I actually stopped and recorded myself for a minute in the store. I'm kind of quiet because there's all these people around, and I recorded myself like, oh, I was so excited. I could feel like shaking, and I could feel my eyes going kind of crazed, and everything was amazing. Everything was amazing, and I kept like, look at this, and do you see this, and do you know how cool this was? And so it was a lot of fun, and I loved everything there. So I bought more things there. I really did not spend a lot of money. The most expensive part of my trips to New York is always the airfare, because I stay at a friend's house. They spend their gas driving me places, and I eat their food. So yeah, so most of what I did spend was really at the Asian markets. So anyway, it was really exciting, and then we go to the final place, which was the planned place to go to, which was it's actually called like Asian Market, and we pull in. It's this great big building. Again, I've been there every other time, so it's the third time I've been there. No big deal. I've never bought anything there, but they had food. I've always seen that they had food for sale, and I walked up and they had the steamed buns. You know, like you see in anime. I need to make those again. I haven't made them. Gosh, I want to say like 7 years. we stuffed with pork or chicken. They had both pork and chicken. $1 for a big steamed bun. We didn't buy them then. We planned on buying them on our way out. By the time we left, there were so many people there. They were gone. They were sold out. We still got some vegetable ones, but it wasn't quite the same. Anyway, holy crap, I really need to wrap this up. I just saw that it's been like 17 minutes. This is why I knew it was going to be 2 parts, because I have not even gotten to the rest of the stuff. Okay, we're going to finish the story up. So, we bought a bunch of stuff. Again, more controlled. I got most of my excitement out, but it was so neat, and we went all the places. At one point, Peg's like, "Did you see that? They just literally carried a pig to the back," and I just missed it. And like, no, I actually, corner of my eye, I just thought that was somebody with a stroller. So we had a lot of fun. We bought some stuff, and while we were at the spice place, the second place, one of the again, we bought lots of different little things, little snacky things, and try flavor things. Pack bought me this soy product stuff, and it's supposed to have a seasoning pack, and we read the instructions, and then he bought me the coconut milk for it, and I knew we had the veg that I would have access to from my friend's house in their fridge. I'm like, oh, we got tomatoes, we got peppers. I know they've already got this stuff, right? I lived in the house, therefore everything was mine. So we bought all that stuff, and he picked up those things for me to get to make. And so that's what I made when I did the vlog. And of course, at the Oriental Market is where I got that black drink, that chunky grass drink, which again tasted okay until you got to the thick bits, and that was just wrong. Which is wrong, but you have to watch that one to see all that. So we had so much fun, and then we get in the car again, and it's pouring down rain, and we are literally stopped behind a train, waiting for the train to pass. He's going to be taking me home with all my fat loots, and the car stopped. Dead. All of a sudden, the windshield wipers went, "Wait." Car died. We couldn't even put it in neutral for him to push it. We couldn't do anything. Police pulled up behind. We put the hazard lights on. Police pulled up behind us. You know, of course, he had to call his insurance and deal with all that. Somebody pulled up and gave us a jump, but that didn't last. As soon as we took off the cables, the car died because it was only running off of their juice. It was an alternator problem. So we ended up getting a ride to our homes, and he had to get his car towed to his mechanic, who had to put in a whole new alternator. So yeah, while we were sitting there in the rain, stuck, with a flare on behind us, where the police officer pulled up and was like, "Are you guys okay? Was there an accident?" "No, we're just dead. We're waiting for the tow truck." So we put a flare out because the hazard lights were fading fast. There was just no battery left. So like I said, he had an alternator problem. So he had a huge bill to fix his alternator at the last unexpected minute. And while we're sitting there, it's like, well, shall we go ahead and try those steamed vegetable buns? So we busted into the vegetable buns, and we had some more espresso chocolate bars, and you know, sunny side, right? You make the best of it till the tow truck came. And it was so much fun and so exciting, and absolutely typical of Pac and I to end up of both of our lives the way they go, to end up with that happening, of all things. So anyway, that's part 1 of vacation. We will go on with part 2 of vacation next time. I hope you guys had fun. Bye.